Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Happy Friday to everyone. Welcome to ChrisLuchy Initiative live broadcast. Miss Uchennaji, greetings to you. How are you doing? YouTubers, Miss Ogechi, how are you doing, ma'am? Miss Oziama, how are you doing? The YouTubers, Miss Purity Mandy, how are you doing, ma'am? Miss Ogechi, how? Oh, okay. I thought you were watching from YouTube. I was gonna ask if you have joined the YouTubers. Mr. Larry, how are you doing, sir? Greetings to you. How is everyone doing? Happy weekend to everyone. Happy weekend. I'm sorry, we coming a bit late. I had two options, either to cancel or to do what I had to do. So my apologies. Bear with me, please. I'm just managing. And I'm just gonna manage to have it. Okay. But I hope everyone is doing good. Some measures and sacrifices can be taken or done for the sake of this organization. It's all about sacrifice. It's not because it's convenient. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Far away from it. Far away from it. It's about the sacrifice. It's about the sacrifice. Thank you all for joining. Miss Miriam, how are you doing, ma'am? Thank you. Thank you for joining our live. Thank you all. Miss Obioma Glory, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. Mr. Hassan, how are you doing, sir? Thank you for joining. Miss Nancy, how are you doing, ma'am? Thank you. Thank you all for joining. Miss Uche, how are you doing? Wow, we're seeing new faces. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for all you do. Mr. Larry, please, you are Lagos. Save those AC. Where is AC now? He said, have on the AC. Yeah, quick mother, Lagos admit, come and carry your team. Anyways, how are you all doing? Miss Aminat, how are you doing, ma'am? Thank you for joining. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone. While I'm praying for my own strength, while I'm praying for my dedication, while I'm praying for, uh, you know, God's help, I am as well praying it for all of you because indeed the organization is growing, and needs every genuine being. Is growing and needs every genuine being. Is growing and need everybody, but you must be genuine. You must be genuine. That's what it takes. A lot are going on, a lot of changes, a lot of progress, a whole lot. Honestly, I know it's a big vision. However, I thought it's something I could control, something I could go bit by bit. I thought it's something within my control, like when I get here, I can put a stop and then, or maybe I can slow down at a particular time, or, I thought it's something I could do, but it's going beyond me. Like something I shared with you, or what my husband said one day at a time. My husband was like, this has entered autopilot. I quote him. That is to say, it's no longer on my own control. A lot of things, the growth, everything is no longer within my control. The only thing we have to do is to step up. And by stepping up is a lot that I need people. I need genuine people. Is a lot that I indeed need genuine people. It is a lot that I really need genuine people. The organization is calling for genuine people. The organization is calling on genuine people. If you are not, you are a distraction and you must exit. I'm not saying you should exit, but you must exit. Every distraction adds to the burden. Every distraction adds to the burden. Every distraction adds to the burden. And it's not easy. If you're on this organization and you are comfortable with your activities, no, you are not here. It must inconvenience you. It must inconvenience you. There must be sacrifice. If not, you got to save our time and save your time. You must save your time and save our own time. It's growing, it's growing, it's growing. A lot are going on undercover. A lot are going on. A lot of progress are going on. Like minds are showing interest. I'm just going to wait till something conclude before I can announce it. The other day I did a bit announcement. By the grace of God, we have something again coming up. The name is a big brand. The name, it is a massive brand that really need genuine, real people, selfless people. If you are not, I am calling out on you. I am begging. I am on my knees. I am pleading. It's time to exit. We know that definitely God will filter. When the initial time people were calling my attention on certain things, I would tell them, don't worry, God will filter. I'm not I don't mix word with that. It's just a matter of time. But I have always known that God will filter. However, the ones we see, we will filter before the divine. Or rather, we will filter because God still gave us that wisdom, right? But we will filter. If we notice, we filter. But the real sanitation, heaven will do it. And it's not who started, it's not who is in the middle, it's not who comes last. It's who understood, who have that understanding of the vision, who is willing and genuinely want to serve humanity through this. I told people, it's okay you don't want to join the organization. There are many other organizations. But just ensure you are indeed giving life a meaning. Somewhere in any organization you feel comfortable with, we are still baby organization. So there are even no one you can join. That's what makes even your own life meaningful. But taking advantage of this organization, coming as a distraction, coming like doing all of this will no longer be accepted. It is time this January we ask ourselves questions. We say, identify your reason of being here. If you check and you see, oh, I have wrong perception or perceptive of the what the initiative. Oh, I have wrong. Oh no, it's not. I'm not supposed to be here. You exit. It's okay, because sometimes people may not understand, but it is our duty, our obligation to continue to, explain it till they get it. But by now, you still don't get it. No, because we cannot actually be blocking even genuine people. We cannot do that. I know people following me from even my own personal page. They are still here. And those people, they are super selfless. None of those my contacts, maybe very few, the limit, maybe one or two, three thereabout, but none of them has been, I mean, I am an inspirational person. I'm a careful person. So most often when many distractions are there, it affects me. It affects me. It affects both my spiritual performance of it, both my intellectual performance, it affects me all around, because I don't know how to handle or deal with negative or unproductive distractions or stress. I can handle any stress of any kind. I can. I intentionally built myself, even before now, with those. However, I have this anti or maybe zero. I don't know. Is it negative? As long as it's negative, I don't have that tolerance with it. I can go 24 hours. I have done it before. It's like a daily schedule. Almost. I can go 48 hours. I sacrifice it. I have actually stretched to going to day 3. It was where I had to call myself and say, no, some things are missing. 24 hours, yes. Maybe about 48, as long as it's not often. And when I look back, it's about still, most of them is unproductive, distractions, unproductive this. No, 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 no. And we have interest. We'll be opening our Imo State. It's time to get Imo State, launch Imo State. And it's time to actually launch we're going to launch Imo State and make them, so that they can be dependent, right? They can be independent. And we're still going to launch Enugu. If we have members 8, we need only 8. Once we get 8 dedicated members, we will open any of these 2 branches. If we get in Enugu, then we will launch Enugu. If we get in Imo State, we will launch Imo State. We still have our general admins, okay, that we'll put there. Okay, greetings to you, Mr. George Newton. I will follow up with you after the program, okay? I won't be able to address that here, but I will follow up with you after the program. Exactly. I wish you can stay in our program, because that's more some of the things I'm going to treat here, okay? But thank you for joining, and I wish to, I will follow up with you after the program. Admin, take note of that, or you can send him email. You can send him message. He wants to know more about us. Okay, so what are we trying to say? And we cannot be what's opposite of what we are preaching. No, 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 no. We cannot be that. If we are not genuine, no organization is meant to fail. No organization went through everything and then had intention to fail. But if we continue, if we don't change the mindset and understand this, what happens to others will happen to this organization. And heaven forbid, it will not happen. It will not happen. Okay, Miss Angel, you reside in Enu. Awesome, awesome. Awesome. Admin, reach out to her too. Miss Ogechi, yeah, you reach out to her. Okay, or Miss Goodness. I haven't seen Miss Goodness yet. So, but that's by the way. So please, we are calling on. I don't want to be emotional about this. I don't want to be emotional about this, but I want us to go ahead and do the needful. We learn, we unrelearn, we relearn. There is room for that. But in a situation whereby we don't want to do that, we just want to remain static, like the way we are. We don't want to bring our best version or the better version of us, at least. We don't want to do any of those. But just for us to remain the same, with our baggages and all of that. No, it's no longer for this. Why I'm saying this, even moving forward, people will be seeing themselves blocked. And the honest truth is that when I get you, I don't block or maybe intend blocking someone for one reason or from emotions. No. But you see, this brand is bigger than any person, including myself. This brand is centered on truthfulness. It is centered in integrity. It is centered in every person. God do not discriminate. So as far as your universe is concerned, okay, it is centered. And I have that place of God in this organization. I don't take that place. That place of God in this organization is there. I don't take it. And I continue to limit myself as just founder, who God chose to use to initiate this. But I respect that big brand. I respect that God. I respect all of that. That is why my actions or anything, I don't allow it to come out of emotions. I don't, and they will not. But know that there are accounts. So it's hard for me to go that mile to block someone. But the honest truth, I don't know how to play, how is it hacking? How do like hide and seek? I don't know how to play those in serious or sensitive issues. I don't know how to play that. I'm a straightforward being. I don't know how to play those games. I don't know how to play them. So if I get you blocked for any reason, I tell you, even the next account you will open in the future, you can't find this organization, because I'm going to do it. Blocking now, I'm the one that will any account you will open. We have to make room. Sometimes God do not answer our prayers, not because God does not answer prayers, but sometimes it's because of our actions. And if we don't correct those, we can't get anywhere. If we don't correct those, we're going to hide. We are going to hide, the potential of this great initiative. I have said this, I'm repeating it. I will say this, I will still say that over and over. I have no personal interest as long as this initiative is concerned. I have no personal interest. And I proved it by telling you people that we have our board of trustees. We have boards. It's not just me. And I have said it. In that board of trustees, we have 2 legal practitioners. And I ask you people, do you think I have all of those? And then I know I have up to 3 people
up to 3 people to make a board, but I go as far as long as almost 10 of them. We did reshuffle. We actually almost 15 of us, but we did reshuffle because if there are changes we make, and doing that reshuffle is like starting all over. And we went ahead and it happened because it's calling for dedicate. You got to dedicate. You got to sacrifice. Lake. Is it lake, right? Lake. I don't think people, to the best of my, nobody drinks lake as a water. Good water has to be a flowing water. It's not a static, like Mili Doado. No. Anyways. The steadfast. Sorry, I can't remember the song. I think the steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies never come to an end. They are new every morning. New every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, O Lord. Great is thy faithfulness. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. His mercies has never come to an end. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, O Lord. Prince of Peace, we acknowledge you. We praise you. We adore you. We reverence you. We thank you for another opportunity. We thank you for your steadfast love. We thank you for your union. We thank you for the love. We thank you for the unity. We thank you for the new initiatives, for the new adventures, for the progress, for the good things, Lord, you've been doing for us. We thank you for good health. We thank you for the gift of lives. We thank you for the breakthrough. Lord, we call upon you, Father. We call upon heaven to continue to take your place in this organization. May no man made, Father, ever take your place. Your place remains the truth. Your place remains the integrity. Your place remains never to compromise for personal interests. Your place remains consistency. Your place remains compassion. Your place, Father, remains honesty. Give us the zeal. Give us the boldness. Give us the courage to continue, Father, to pilot the affairs of this great organization. The organization that we indeed give birth to many great things that will benefit humanity, to many great things that will provide opportunity to humanity, to many great things that will stand humanity, to many great things that will advocate for the good of others, many great things that people will look up to and indeed see God, see Christ in this organization. That people, the hopeless, will look and be hopeful. That people indeed will see this organization as that one of its kind. Lord, do not let us go astray. May your face continue to surface. May you continue to lead while we follow. Hear our prayers, O God. Help us, Father, to understand. Give us the insight to know indeed the vision of this organization. We need you for strength. We need you for perseverance. We need you for love. We need you for your wisdom. We need you for endurance. Help us, O Lord, so that your mission and vision of this organization will indeed create that legacy that the world will thank you. That the world will say yes. Our hope is not lost. Father, continue to do your mighty deeds. Are there any of us that are sick? We ask for divine healings. We ask for favor. We ask for cleansing. Mental sickness, physical sickness, intellectual sickness, financial sickness, whatever it is, we ask, Father, for your healings through many opportunities and the efforts, all to the glory of your name. For the people that celebrated their month this month of February, Father, we thank you for each life that celebrated this month. We are grateful. We are thankful. We are thankful. Father, we are thankful. Receive every glory, adoration, majesty to you and your name alone. And we pray, Lord, that as we all that celebrated this month live to celebrate many, many, many blessed years ahead. And for people, as we are ushering into the coming month of March, Father, may they all live both in good health and harmony to see their birth month, celebrate it, and their years to come. For the people working diligently for the progress of this community, Father, please, as they are working in your vineyard, go and walk in their vineyards. For your name's sake, Lord, and to the glory of your name. And for new people, Father, Lord, you will be opening doors to come in. Abba, Father, may your good will be done. Above all, remain God for us. Remain the real God for us. The real CEO of this organization for us. May you forever be respected, adored, and honored. Thank you, Father, for who you are. Thank you, Father, for who you are. Thank you, Father, for who you are. And for those we remember and those we couldn't remember, may they all be acceptable in thy throne. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. 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 So we're going to move on. You've seen the topic. The topic is saying, you know what you may know what you may know as giving versus what you know as giving. Your thoughts about giving versus exactly what giving is. I don't know what we learn or what we are taught about giving versus indeed what giving is. We have exchange. We can exchange gifts, we can exchange items, we can exchange things. That is far away from giving. Giving has to be it has to be, you know, something you volunteer, like from your heart, from your being, and anything, in quotes, without nothing in return, without expectation, without expecting anything in return, without expectation of any reward. Is just like when we throw away things. Okay, giving is like when you just throw away things. However, you don't just throw it away. Okay, sometimes, yeah, because sometimes we might just, there are room for that. Sometimes the sacrifice will be what? Just throw everywhere, right? Throw everywhere, it does not matter. However, sometimes you got to be sure for better harvests, right? You got to be sure you are throwing on a fertile ground, because we don't throw valuable things, in fertile ground. Trash is something we just throw, like we trash. So we don't, giving does not mean trash. You don't trash. You can throw it away, but ensure where you're throwing it away, okay? It's gonna lay some seeds there. We are intelligent givers in our community, and we don't throw in a land that is not fertile. That's not wisdom, and that's not smart, and that's not intelligence. Once in a while, you can just do that for doing sake, like throwing away trash. When you throw trash, sometimes there might be some, maybe a little valuable stuff in there. You just throw that. Okay. Now, giving. There was illustration or something we explained in a WhatsApp group, and I'm going to bring it here, okay, to be able to explain this to everyone, on every person's understanding. Now, giving. What giving means to you? We asked the question and we saw people's, response to those. And now I'm gonna read. We often think of giving in terms of money. We often think of giving in terms of money. And that is why the first time we did our outreach, money, a particular fund was, said, people should contribute so that we'll do that. That's our offline, not actually the first time, because we've been doing outreach even right before we even get our certificate, our registration stuff. Just like when we went to school, we visited hospital, all of those. Yeah, when we had our yellow stuff, our registration was still in the process, but it didn't stop us. We are working. That's when I say selflessness. We are working because everything was in the process. Now, giving, okay, that's it says, is not just money. So we often think of giving in terms of money and the one's ability to give a certain amount. That is not giving. And ChrisLuchy Initiative, this brand represents giving life a meaning. What I am doing now here is giving. But unfortunately, not all of us understands it. And not all of us appreciates it. The money I will give to you will finish. Even the business will start with you. If you don't have that business strategies, if you don't have business skills, you will it will go back. You will come back. That is telling you the value of what I am doing. It is out of one of these things that we are doing now. We are giving. And what we are giving now is actually priceless. My time is involved. I'm not feeling well. I've been under the weather. I'm not feeling well. My time is involved. I'm here. Everything is involved. The things I teach, by the grace of God, most often the knowledge is most often the topic is inspirational. However, I don't just base it on that inspiration. When it comes, I still have to back it up, okay, with educational, academic resource, knowledge, that centered knowledge that accommodates all, that is not biased, okay? That knowledge that is generally acceptable. That's why I don't do emotions. When people will come, there was a time, a word people use sometimes, say women supporting women. It's okay, it's all awesome, but that's not me. I believe in supporting right cause. Right cause. If you're a woman, be on the right course. If you're a man, be on the right course. I support right course. If you are this ethnic group, be on the right course. If you are that ethnic group, be on the right course. Is my mission, is my vision, is what I represent. And I continue to grow myself intellectually to remain on that level, because when it comes to emotion, no one is beyond emotion. Like we've said before, what makes you human being is your emotions. If you take off emotions, then you are not a human. So what makes you and I emotion, okay, I mean human, is our emotional nature. However, we balance it, okay, we step it up so that we will not be opinionated, so that we will not be, like be operating in just feelings, so that we can outgrow certain weakness of our emotions, because emotions mostly they are our weak parts, and again, that's what makes us human. We can stabilize it. Instead of crying for things, we can be, how can I get better? What can I, how, what do I do? How can I do this? How can, instead of staying back and laying down and crying forever, we can step up. That's where that emotional intelligence comes in. That does not mean maybe you are not, that does not mean what happened, is not, does not happen and all of those. However, you now have to weigh the two. This is productive, this is unproductive. So emotions will keep you on that state of unproductivity. Okay? Which is okay. It happens, you accept it, you take it, however, you kind of go, like on that reflection, go on whatever to do what? To be out with strength, to sprout out that strength. Yes, I know sometimes this might need families, this might need friends, this might need, certain things, to get there. However, we got to. Okay? So going back to our giving nature, that giving again, what we are doing, we are giving. But only if you understand, appreciate what we are doing. Even your dime, you can maximize it. It was during teachings like this not last Christmas, last two Christmas, that someone, a member of this organization, was going to buy a car for her, for, herself, hers or himself. Let me not, I know the gender, but let me put it that way. Okay. And now what happened? After our topic on needs versus wants, needs and wants, this person changed that narrative. Instead of going to buy a car that, the person does not have the asset to be taken care of, or a steadiness to be taken care of, right? Can't take care of it, but then to an extent. So instead of that, and plus the person don't go out because her job, the person works from home, right? Now that car is for people to know what? I have arrived, I have belonged. That mindset. But it is out of one of these teachings, of those teachings, right, that the person has to stay back and be like, not really because I need this, because in a week, I don't even go out. Sometimes in a week, I don't go out. And the person was like, maybe in 2 weeks or even in a month, because her work is from home. She works from home, making her good money, yeah. But her purpose is not even for the problem the car will solve. But her mindset, because she was open to me, was let people know I have belonged. Let people know that I have arrived. And after that, this person said she now upgraded herself with other tools that will enhance her working from home, whatever, right? Than going for that. Now, instead of when she will work for people, she will say there is no light, battery is down. She now went and bought solar and installed solar. Now she has steady lights, which puts her to work anytime, any moment, just any plus. Now, instead of recharging, then she will be talking, this thing will go off. Maybe she didn't know this thing has gone off. Recharging monthly and this. She now went on annual. That's a yearly subscription of data. So unlimited. Now, instead of being anywhere in her house to do this, she now formed office. It's no longer maybe I have my laptop and my phone. I can be in the couch. I can be in this. No. She now separates every other thing. Now has her table, her chairs, and all of that. Is it the same? Now, if she had bought that car, all car demands is putting. For you to get anywhere, you got to give the car. For even that car to park long time, you even have to here and there go warm the car. There are a lot. Especially when you don't really need it. Once a month, yeah, you can call Uber and it will even save you a lot. Unless if the needs be, okay, because those are enhancements. But she has other vital stuff. And then she used it to invest there. What am I trying to say? For us to understand what giving is, part of what giving is in a program like this that she did that. And she came to me and confessed to me and shared it with me. Is in this kind of program, and she stopped. She didn't buy that. And she was even to upgrade to even a bigger space. And still saved, because that fund, according to the person was busy saving it. It was climbing so that it will get to the price of the car. And guess what? If the person had bought that car, you wouldn't have even gotten it at your, like, what will not disturb you. It wouldn't have been a brand new or whatever it is, It will be something that will keep even adding to those problems you are trying to run away from. Giving life a meaning. It's in this kind of program. Someone had her birthday in around November. And then in December, she didn't change her hair. She carried the same hair and celebrated her Christmas. And this person again came to me. And the person, she braid hair. This person shared it with me and said, do you know it was after your program, one of your program, that I was able to actually, whatever she, however it gave her life meaning. And then she said before, her this thing is in November, I think, either early November or so. She said, because I remember that because of, the gap, or late October, I can't remember, October, early November. It was after this program that she actually got to understand that she is actually in charge. Because sometimes we don't understand we are in charge. It's either we control things or we allow things to control us. The same thing with internet. The same thing with our lifestyles. Is either we put measure, we put control to certain things and say no to, or those things will control us, and trust when less things are controlling you. Now, this person said that Christmas she used her hair, and she was like, it gave her this peace of mind, because every December, for her to go and braid hair, it will be expensive. Two, she has to sleep and do all of those, to get her tone so that the hair will be very fresh. And all of this and all of, she was like, what kind of life is this? And she now has to understand that those things are choices, and you are in charge to make those choices. That when you are in charge and say, this is how I want it, nothing will change that narrative. But it's when maybe we are doing things impulsive, like we don't know, then this breeze will grow and tell you, no, that's not the way. It's a must that as long as it's December, you must braid hair one day before the next day, but you must braid hair 2 days or 3 days before that Christmas. So, oh Lord, and that the Christmas was the Christmas I was sharing something. I was, sharing some things. And I told her, I said, this Xmas, I don't have anything to get for myself. Because whatever I'm getting, I said, is going to be my need. I mean, my wants, not my needs. I already have my needs by the grace of God. I said, all I know that I needed for that Christmas is just to go get some, some care, just self-care. And I did, to go get message, just to get my good message. And I did. And that was my own Christmas that last 2 years. Every other thing and all of was we made sure every word, at least within our control, our, capacity, that every other person, awesome, right? And then eventually it was even after Christmas, I think it was even 27th or 28th, that I now went to salon and go get what I felt I needed, because I don't get break until Christmas time. Okay? So it was what I needed, and that self-care. And I chose to, and I went and I got it. So these are part of when you are in charge, when we are in charge. What are we trying to say? For those of us that appreciate money and material things as giving, neglecting priceless ones, diamonds, golds of it. I've always tell us and ask us, be careful with money, money, money. Money only solves money problems. Most often, there are things that actually solve money problems. Planning most often actually reduce money problems. Because as long as we live, there will be money problems. But it is up to us, okay, it is up to us to go in and see how to balance and reduce some of those money problems. Some of us lose great friends. Some of us lose the great contacts. That is even generational contacts. Some of us lose them because of money problem of today. You will still need that money. That money, you will still need it. You will still be chasing it until we learn to appreciate, even common appreciation. Some people will come here and say, Mommy, oh, don't appreciate us, you deserve it. Mommy, no, I have to. I'm not an ingrate. Yeah, we may deserve it, the community may deserve it, and all of that. However, that appreciation attracts more blessings. Genuine appreciation. Not appreciation for you all to do this. No, that's genuine appreciation. Pouring my heart to heaven. Father, thank you that what you say you will do, you are doing. That you say, go, I will equip you. I'm seeing your hands. That you say you will bring people that will help, run this. That I'm seeing it happening. Yes, I have to. So that I will not be part of those God asks, where are the nine? And I'm not doing it for God because of God asking where are the nine, but I'm doing it. That's the way I feel it is from my heart. Now, giving means time, people's time, attention, compassion, presence, just like here. You being here, genuinely being here, not being here. Maybe after program, I will give card, which is I don't operate. Sometimes many of us don't even know when that happens. We are intelligent. We are not confused. And we can create such a poor background. We can create such a poor foundation. So being here and genuinely being here just to come and grab valuable something to go add, or to grab it and maintain, whatever you are doing. Because the moment we stop growing, the moment we stop learning, we start going down and we start losing the things we know. Those things you read all these books, you do all of it without implementing it, without sharing them, you will start losing them. No one is monopoly of knowledge. You learn it, you must find a way to be living it, to be sharing it, to be implementing it, for that to remain active. Some people you see that have money, right? People like, what's this man's name? Eric Warren. He will tell you he's no longer looking for money. But he's just maintaining here, allowing here to be alive. That's why he still teach. That's why he's still doing what he's doing. I still know some people that will tell you, right, that they are not looking for money. That at this phase of their life, they are looking for contacts. That at this phase of their lives, they are looking for contacts, good contacts. That genuine person you can call at the lowest, we show, genuinely show face. Without no other being hearing it. We genuinely show face, like a Christ say, here I am. Contacts. I shared something with you all here. I said, I don't joke with my good contacts. I even shared with you all that even my siblings, they are in my good contacts. I can go to them today, even to come and solve massive problems, but I don't go. I don't. But guess what? Guess what? Before, for any reason, I will even open my mouth. You know the way they say, is assured, because I respect those contacts. I don't say because they are my siblings. I don't say because they are my brother. Because of this, I will be running back at. Nope. I solve my problems. I solve including my money problem. I solve including my intellectual problem. I'm a problem solver. I do that. And then for any reason it now gets to, okay, by even explaining, we say, just mention it. You don't know explanation. And I have people I do that too. I have people I'm in their contacts. You can't see them anywhere. Patching and the pestering, no. But any day they show face, you know it's real. And that contact, every other thing, you know what they said? What they say, we break, like every other thing can wait for that to be attended to. Let's understand what giving is versus exchange. We use, because of money problems, we keep chasing our good contacts. have people that I know. Even today, I will even be the one to even talk to, just only talk, even talk to their children. Good contact. You think if you don't have that, someone will entrust you to do that. To even ask your opinion in some serious life decision making. I have one time that said the child wants to do a particular course, and then this is this, and then I have to, right? Come in. And after coming in, I gave them certain things, say, go review this. And there was something I told them. I said, if you are doing this, always have that mind of creation. Anything you are doing, always have plan B here. Plan B, that mind of creation. You, for example, you study a therapy, you become a therapist. You are working in the hospital, right? Have that mind of creation. By the time you are working there, maybe by weekends you can use free, remember, establish that ground. Use it to continue to maintain that high level of your knowledge. Then maybe towards or before the retirement, now have that creation of maybe getting a small shop. Okay, get one or two equipments having there. It might start just with the basic. You don't have the time, you can put someone there. They can be just doing the basic. Maybe by the time you get off work, you can go back there. You can stop by, see what you can do. You may not be making money at the moment, but guess what? You were establishing a name. You may not be making that money, but guess what? You are creating awareness. Until maybe towards your retirement, your plan B awaits you. These are some of the things we'll be doing. People will be running for money, coming for money. We cannot take the knowledge. We cannot take the message. We cannot take the inspiration. Money is not just that cash. That cash is very mild. That cash is very mild. That can only solve most of an instant problem. Well, another giving, listen here. It says giving means time, attention, compassion, presence, wisdom. Wisdom is giving, and a multitude of other things. And a multitude of other things. And better yet, it's available to each other. Every person available rates. Let it be now that we put giving, which I don't know. That I think once or twice, like my admins then instructed me. And when I did that, I saw number of people. I was like, no, this no, that's not, it's fake. I said no, because we put that was initial when we started. You take people's this thing, advice and suggestions, you do that and see how it goes. Why you are filtering, why you're filtering. And we did that, give away. My this thing was boom. I was like, no, wow. And that was like, why? Okay, that name, give away, I say, is an error, because this is not real. Initial time we started that we do program, we will be maybe 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we did program, boom, we on, I can't even remember the number. Like hype. I was like, no, it's an error. No. And I can't have this error foundation. It was where I said, and I even told that my admin, I said, I don't like that word, give away, because I don't give away. I can gift. I don't trash things. I give. I don't trash it. I give where it should be and where it needs to be, and the when it needs to be done. And I said no. And one time again, it was like this, and I give it a try, and I saw that, and that was where I said no. And people do that. We are not, we organization. I said no. Even if I'm even doing that giving, most often nobody will even know. Most often, even the one we update, I don't even use that word giving. I do gifting, because I'm not giving it to you because of what you are. I'm not exchanging. It's from the heart. We are not giving it because we are compelled. It's from the heart. It's a gift. It is a gift. We don't scatter, we don't waste. No, it's a gift. And sometimes that gift, sometimes we even do that even in the inside, maybe in our group and all of those, and then update. Then sometimes we tag people. So we do it differently, not a particular way of that it has to be, noticed and giving and them notice. No. And that is why, again, we don't lose that focus of just focusing here, because part of our giving, okay, we have to get there offline. It's actually my mission. We gather, we see those people that are not opportune, and we move there. And that's why our offline giving remains that part of that bone of contention. We can't miss it. And we don't give to you for you to share. It's up to you. You share is fine. You don't share is fine. All these things are optional. You have option to do those. It's up to you to judge yourself. How do I promote this? How do I get give this thing to the limelight? Is it by staying until I'm giving for me to share? Or is it by sharing and then sure, indeed, many people come and follow to go meet humanity? It's up to your mindset. It is up to you. But I cannot be compelled to come down that way. No, I will not. I've said it over and over, and I maintain it. It's my ground. I will not do it. If we want that giving, we can call people, go to square of any this thing, or call people, we will be there, still be doing it. We are not looking for who to give. So for you to share, then you come in inbox. Since you've been on this page, you haven't gotten anything. Moving forward, even on our page, even in inbox, if we see since we have been on this page, we haven't gotten anything, you will be blocked. That's what do you, I'm not gonna say you, because you as a person will not be blocked. I don't want that mindset. But that account that said it will be blocked, but the subsequent one that will be open. That's the way. Since you are here, you haven't gained. Since I'm here, have I received? Since I'm here, what am I doing? What I'm doing is what we are called to. We have our bona fide members and the group. What is this bona fide group? What these people do monthly, they started this in Christmas, just last Christmas, after this January, okay? But that their meeting, I think it was held in Christmas. Now, what happened? Let me introduce this and make it official here. That narrative or initiative was from Lagos group. It was after their outreach and everything we did, these people stayed and was like, we have to find a way. They saw what happened. They saw what organization did. From where? How? Without any discrimination. The people in Lagos, we are doing their Lagos. The people in Abuja, we are doing their this thing. Not minding some confused people that will be so confused and self-centered and will try to justify their narrative with all those kind of names. I don't pay no. Like is one of my is a less distraction. But you all know, heaven know, man know. Even people, some people have to ask me, why this, why this? I say, why that is because humanity is of every person. Good people are everywhere. Opposites everywhere. So what you find here, you find it there. And the focus remain ihe chukwu kere eke, human being, anywhere being found. Jamaica, whatever being found and within our capacity. And that's where Lagos State came up with this. They were going to do it as a surprise. They won't tell me, and they will be donating money so that, by Christmas or by whatever, if you imagine, they will now, use it, to support and all that. But the admin was like, no, that they have to carry me along and all of that. They came to me, I was like, wow. I say, wow, impressive. Okay. And me, I joined them. I say, put me too. Here and there, Anambra came up with their own. And they started doing it. Even our Mr. Digital is there too. Mr. Digital, the day he get to know that, he was like, wow, why didn't I know about it? Please put me in Anambra, put me in Lagos. I will be doing here, I'll be doing there. And I say, put me in Anambra too, put me in Lagos. Because leaders lead by example. And that's where it started. That membership there, we call them hardcore. The membership there, these people selflessly contribute 2,000 naira towards this organization every month. Now, they don't give this money to us to keep. Okay, let me set this narrative right. They donate this money to ChrisLuchy Charity Initiative. They donate it, okay, through us, through our organization. We are registered, we original, we authentic. So they donate this money through us to reach out to those people that need it. So through us to the owners, not through us for me to keep, not through us for admins to keep, not through us for our Zimne to keep, not through us for our boards to keep. No, is giving it through us, their own sacrifice through us. Okay, they still do a lot of other things, but they do that through us to give it, to ensure, okay, or add it to our ours to ensure it gets there. And it's not about the how much, but that selfless, that sacrifice means a lot. And these folks are here. I think Lagos, I can't remember their number. Anambra too, I can't remember their number, but they are coming up. Just few days ago, someone, Mr. Emeka, somebody, just joined that group. You see people even paying 2 months ahead. I don't compel, I don't call on these people. I see those happening. These are people we are looking for, or part of people we are looking for. If that money is not there, it's okay, not a problem. Because we understand, right? There are other givings. That giving could be what? Your own personal awareness. That giving could be, we are going outreach. You come out and sacrifice your time and whatever you may have to go to that outreach and indeed represent this brand, this honorable brand. This hallowed brand represents us. Selfless. It has to go with selfless. Not maybe for me to. No, I'm not seeing. I will not see. Even if I see you, I will intentionally close my eyes not to see you. I see people that don't ask for notice. Because I'm not just regular giver. I am an inspirational giver. It lays in my heart. It starts here. And that is why sometimes you will see people that will be jumping, and even Mr. Larry will say people should not, is this step on him, while on live program. life everywhere. I be confusion. We'll be on live program. He will say people are stepping on. I will see that sometimes I will laugh, say, this Mr. Larry, what are we going to do with him? But anyways, but those are part of making our day, right? At least I smile now. Yeah. But what are we, you will see them typing. We even tag my name and we even do all of those, tag my name for me to see this title. Ask me, am I see you and all of those? No, I will not. Even if I see you, I will intentionally close my eyes, will not see you. I will see those people that don't genuinely doing it for humanity's sake, those people that look up to heaven to do it, that don't want me to see them. I will identify them because it will come to me. I'm passionate about this. I have this with my heart. It will the same way placed in my heart, either directly or indirectly. Some people see us, we put someone do a birthday, we give them something, and every person will be running on my messenger and for what? For what? Why? We are not here to give you gift because you do birthday. The only thing is that there is something that is called appreciation. Appreciation. Maybe during that one thing that sometimes it may not even be your appreciation. That's why sometimes here we just say let people have a snack or have a plate of dinner or lunch. It may not even be that birthday, That's out of appreciation, and that appreciation has to be placed in our hearts because it will come genuine. Okay, so maybe on that birthday, right? Like I say, I reflect. Reflecting on this, you can now say, what? Use this to have just your dinner, or use it on your birthday to just maybe have your lunch. Maybe if there is leftover, okay, yeah, use it and have it in your purse or in your pocket. We are not doing it because it's your birthday. It's an error. No. It's not because it's your birthday. It's a lot of things being calculated and they articulated. And then maybe we might use that opportunity to show that appreciation. Some may be maybe more, some may be maybe less, but just know is how it's being placed. Not because who gets more, does more than you, or because we are not exchanging, we are giving. We are not exchanging. We are not giving you because of the marks of work we do. We are not giving you because of this we do, but we do it as it placed in the heart. Sometimes we might even do that for many other things that we cannot share to any person, not even the person receiving it. And you see people doing birthday, coming to my inbox for we are how many thousand plus? If we keep giving people birthday this now, how many thousand? The goal is ruined. What are we them doing here? We are distracted. We are lost. We are finished. And meanwhile, if we do that, our birthday announcement, I have to do that now. That birthday, before we said about 5 to 7 days or thereabouts. We are growing, we'll keep adjusting, because sometimes we even see passerbys will just be passing by, see that, and we put their distance. By the time we'll be going through that, it's just a whole lot. So, but we know that the hardcore, no hardcore member barely don't show face here on a daily basis. For any hardcore member not show up on our community on a daily, maybe something is wrong. And for that sake, that grace, we will make it 48 hours. It will be closed. Just for the sake of, we know that maybe something may happen. Not really something bad, but maybe there might be, maybe for whatever. At least by then we should know. Within that 48 hours, we should them know. So that's why we are doing it now, 48 hours, moving forward, so that this doesn't skip my mind. Okay? So you see people doing that. When you now come for us to give you birthday this, because we did to this person, or coming for us to do this, is that why we are here for? Is that what we come for? Do you know the origin of that? Are we accountable to you? And then at the end of the day, we will lose that focus. We will now be here to be giving birthday. Just like people that think that for them to share, or because they share, we have to give them something. Then we now have to be here for them share. We are not regular page, yo. Please, we are organization, and the registered organization. Join us to give life a meaning. Join us to make humanity better. Join us to make the society better. Join us to put smiles on people's face. To walk this give. Join us to give. Join us to give. Is give, please. Stop coming to take. Join us to give. We know who to give. We verify, we investigate, we do our work in things we do. Join us to do those. If you're unable to do this, to get this mindset, if you're unable to understand this, the time to exit is now. So that heaven can actually see road to get what? The real people. Because when you keep doing those mindset, then other people will come, they will be corrupted. You know, they get corrupt too, because they will think, okay, is why we are here. Why we are here is for me to share. I have to get refunded. Why we are here is for me to watch video. I have to. Please, Miss Goodness, I was going to address this privately, but you cite my face now. Someone on one of our posts yesterday put something. I'm on a free mode. I didn't watch, but I read caption. And then you gifted her. This is this, you know, this big heart. I say some people have this big heart, like massive heart. Tomorrow you will ask, why is heaven keep remembering them? Tomorrow you will say, why is heaven keep remembering them? Heaven will remember these folks. Go mark it somewhere. Go mark it somewhere. Heaven have no option. You see, heaven have no option than to continue to expand them, because if me human can see that as a safe place to invest, you think heaven is not seeing it as a safe place to invest. That is by the way. However, Miss Goodness, I would, if I have no, I do not encourage that. Okay? Like I've said, it is appreciated and all of that. Is that heart? However, because I have to correct the narrative. However, I do not encourage that. If someone come to watch and they don't have data to watch, don't watch, please. But don't put that in our comments. If you don't have data to watch, there are people that subscribe data. Then it's not important to you. If it is important to you, you will do it. Let me tell us two things again are in life. What we want to do, we must go ahead and do it. What we don't want to do, we give excuse. That's part of life narrative. Anything you want to do, we want to do. We really want to do this. We will go extra mile to do that. What we do not want to do, we give excuse. It's in human nature. That is, by the way. Now, Miss Goodness, please, next time, don't give any person that says, I don't have data to watch. That's too, no. We don't constitute those here. No. When you don't have water to watch, it's okay. Don't watch. Any day it's not running away. Any day you have data to watch, come and watch. If it is next year, no problem. We don't delete our videos. Come and watch it, but don't distract people. Because you don't want to get learning, you don't want to get knowledge that will give you even that capacity, that will grow you. You don't want to get that. If it is now data, okay, to get money or to get this, that data will come, or you will borrow. If you run out of data, go and subscribe, continue. But if you don't have data, you're on free mood, please be on free mood, no problem. Be reading caption, don't watch. Knowledge is not in the streets. You go extra mile to acquire knowledge. You don't acquire knowledge, you forever remain where you got to remain. Nothing changes until we change. Change starts from us. And you can't give what you don't know. You go extra mile to know. And some people are there making it easier, not just with your opinion, okay? Some people are there making it easier. Some people are there, right? Knocking it and knocking it, summarizing and bringing it, and there is still two more. Please, let's remain in ignorance. It's acceptable, it's okay. Not, I mean, no hard feelings is allowed. It's a choice. Life is a choice. Further, I don't have, I'm on the free mood though. Those I personally ignore. Admin, maybe we give them some love. I think I do see some love, okay? But stuff like that, please let no admin or any good Samaritan of our community give such person card unless you know it's genuine. Maybe we have some people high, like maybe this, they will say, oh, my data run it with this, and then someone will subscribe. That's different, but the people. But you see all these passers-by, all these people staying here waiting for us to exchange. We don't exchange. Organizations do not exchange. We are non-profitable government organization. We don't exchange. We are charity. But in our charity, in our organization, we do beyond just money. That's why we are doing this teaching. That is why you see us uplifting by the grace of God, trying to uplift. That's why you see us trying to enlighten. That's why you see us trying to encourage, trying to do all of those. Giving life a meaning is beyond just giving cash. That's giving here. It didn't say only giving cash. That's why it told you both wisdom, both knowledge, both presence, both this thing. The narrative we just read here. The narrative of that giving, we do what we do. Compassion, a multitude of them, including that money. We do beyond. That's why we give life a meaning. That's our slogan, giving life a meaning. We don't just do limited with our charity. Our charity is wide. Intellectual is involved. Social is involved. People will do something, you will see us showing face. All those are involved in our charity. Is indeed one of its kind. Like some people already identify that, will see or will say. For you to, if you want to give somebody, maybe it's placed in your heart and you want to give somebody that card, just come to comment section, tag someone that didn't say that. Maybe someone you just feel like, but not the person that, any person that requested for it, don't give that person. It's not acceptable in this organization. Any person that come and say, please, I'm on free mode, remain on free mode, is acceptable, is a choice. Don't give them card. You can just go and see innocent person being busy, trying to learn, trying to focus, trying to acquire that knowledge, right? Please go tag the person and bless that person. I pledge. So I believe this part is clear. This is why government is corrupt. And all these things, if we don't correct this narrative, is going to come back tomorrow to harm the organization, and we will not allow it. Government today is not good. Is it from Aso Rock? Is it from White House? No, it's from you and me. If you bring bribe to me, like I will tell you, I will not compromise. You bring bribe to me, I turn it down. You bring it to Mr. Digital, he turns it down. You take it to Barrister Chelsea, he turns it down. You take it to Barrister Uju, she turns it down. You take it to Pastor, you take all those. Do you think anything will happen to him? No, it's fortified. No. But in those places, you crying for the government, you are the government. Because if Mr. A in the government house will come and give you this so that you can cover, you say no and turn it down. Mr. B comes and say, you say, oh no, but no. You tell yourself, like you start living intentional life. No. All these things plus or minus come back. All these things they come back. And they come back differently. Sometimes They are generational as well. Go pay attention. Go watch very well. Go pay attention. So if we are doing that, do you think we will find ourselves where we are today? No. But none of us want to genuinely voluntarily do things for humanity's sake. I tell people, be good for goodness sake. Sometimes you are not good because maybe people just deserve the good. We are good because what? It's good to be good. Unmerited favor. So why are we all crying? During election and all of those, some of us sold what we are crying for today. Now it's back. Why are you crying? I'm not, please, I'm not, because that's not my this. I'm not talking on the who is there or who is not there. That's not my focus. Because this thing didn't start today. It started way back. Even when anybody, both all the tribes, both all. So I don't exempt none. I don't, please. I don't exempt none. But I'm telling you that the good government starts from you and I. I'm not interested in who is there. I'm not interested in the tribe. I'm not interested in none. I'm not. I am not. I am interested that the good governance starts from you and me. Who you think that will do better will get there, and it will still be business as usual. Me, you think that I will get there without that change starting from me, gets there, I will even do even more than who is there. I'll be worse than who is there. You can't give what you don't have. And you can't change the narrative if that change does not start from you as a person. Our small organization, we all trying to drain it. We all trying to drain it. We all trying to, move make a shift. That's a shift. We all trying to take that shift from where you should focus to elsewhere, and we will fail. Heaven forbid. Whoever that is like drinking this, we leave the organization, because the organization will not fail. But be ready to leave. And it's better you leave so that here and there you can still, cite us, than when you are forced out. Let the good governance start from you and I. People will bring something for us to give to people, the needy, people that need it. We want to corner that. And we are looking for good governance, good government. People will want to bring their thing. Please, let's go here. And the first thing that will come to us will be me. The same thing you are crying happening in Asa Rock, happening in anywhere, is the same thing you and I, we are doing. And then maybe someone will bring something for us to give the organization. All you all want is national cake. Come and get the national cake. We don't share national cake. And if you don't understand this, we are begging again. We are pleading. It's time to push that button, that very important button for us. There will be cleansing. When the perfect comes, the imperfect disappears. If there is no exit of those imperfections, perfects can't dwell. Giving is different from exchange. There was something Lagos State did again. Lagos State bought different beautiful gifts. And after now giving life a meaning in Kirikiri prison, right? They came on their refreshment place. While doing their refreshment and all of that, they now exchange. Now they have given life a meaning, selfless, right? Now they now came and do exchange a gift exchange of what? Valentine, love, and what it is. Love exchange, gifts. Every of them exchanged gifts to each other. In fact, that act, that is exchange, is not giving, because they exchange in exchanging, receiving of another, right? It's exchange. They give in receiving, right? They give it, but they have already done the community, what community represents, by going to that prison, right? Gave it, and prisoners didn't come back with anything to the community, but they came with their appreciation, and is sufficient enough and gladdens our hearts. Every other thing of the exchange is different, but they shared with us. So while still working in the organization, they still had other funds, and that's amazing. They didn't call ChrisLuchy to come and buy them those wrappers so that they can use it to share. Never. Let me shock you all that in this outreach of this present outreach, the community did not donate a dime to Lagos State. I mean, all these things, I don't like making it open because, again, it's not important. It's not important. However, once in a while is because we are one community. So once in a while, it's okay to share so that sometimes we learn from people. I learn from people. I learn from you all. Sometimes we learn. With this, when people give us time, we learn. When people give us like this teaching, we learn and appreciate this. Ezinne, we will do things in Anambra. Ezinne will offer us a whole her home and everything. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Without nothing in return, and even willing to do again. And even willing has been doing, and even promising to do more. And you all think we're gonna no, we have very important people that heaven placed in this community, and we all must be careful. When I cite Ezinne, I told you, I think I shared with maybe a few people, or maybe I said it. I said, heaven said, go, I will equip you. And when I see the symbol from heaven, I know. I have my criteria. I know, and I got that. We can't pay her, we can't reward her. We can never reward her. It's not possible. However, she's not doing it for us. She's doing it for her Father in heaven. And she knows the importance, and she understood the importance. And that's why she's even willing to do more. I'm even the one running, because I was like, God, this is too much now. This thing is making me even too emotional. And it's okay. Tomorrow, I choose to appreciate her. Yes, we can say thank you tomorrow. Heaven healed 10. God, when I say heaven, I actually refer to God, divine. But most often I go with some, words I'm connected to. Heaven healed 10. Only one came. I'm not ingrate. I'm not an ingrate. But not when you are doing it for the purpose of that. Is an error. Is an error. And you will be one of all that will be filtered away. I told heaven, if I compromise, get me out of the way. In one way or the other, we have other boards. Boards can come up and team against me and stand, and there is nothing I can do. There is nothing I can do. It's legally prepared. And if they come against for personal interest tomorrow, me will sue them too. I will take them out. No compromise. No that's to tell you people how clean this organization is. You are my friend now. Let me make this clear. My friendship remains on our friendship. Don't bring it to this organization. If we bring it to this organization, you'll be disappointed. I'm not just being disappointed, but in a very, in fact, that will even add some hot spice. No, because devil does not change, but changes us. I'm a human, and I don't want to be influenced. I don't want to use because you're my friend, and then you want to penetrate to take advantage. No way, because that chastisement of God, you will not suffer it with me. So stay away. Don't be my temptation. Our friendship remains on the stand of our friendship. But you see, this organization is a hallowed, honorable, honored organization. Organization has its purpose. It has its mission that it must accomplish without anybody's face except that heaven. Not even my face. Not even my face. I compromise, I will be trashed out. Please, my relationship with any person that know me outside the organization, maintain that relationship outside the organization. Don't mix it up. You'll be disappointed, and like I said, not just being disappointed, but with very hot spice. I am afraid of the real owner of this foundation, and that is heaven. And that space is respected. I didn't wake up one day coming for organization. I've been living what I'm doing now. I've been living it. But there are other criterias that led to this process. And I thought it's just start and go. No way. I said, okay, maybe later. No way. Until we started the way we started it. Why starting it? I was still trying to handle it, gradually. It's booming and booming. And I'm like, God, God, God. I won't stop. I will end it. Okay. Why being that patient? I still see him bringing great people, bringing people that will ask, where can I come in? Bringing people that will ask, how can I help? The people that are there, seeing them turning up. I mean, what else do I owe my father? Appreciation. Another thing, we are going to have, while we are growing, we are adjusting, building, that's why I said this thing is running the whole thing is running too fast. So we have to be catching up. The organization is growing, we have to be catching up. Just while you're on life, you all see someone, how did this is the way people reach us, how this, how that, and we go with genuine people. The ones that are not genuine, we leave it. We turn it down. We've turned things, we've turned people down, actually. We've done that. Even one organization, we had about 4 organizations, either 3 or 4 organizations that came around Christmas. We turned them down because they are not genuine. But I won't go further with that. It's always, it's always, if it's not genuine, it's not genuine. If it's not original, it's not original. It can only be like original, but it's not original. There is always something in quotes. Why I'm here thinking, how can this organization will even grow, that we will even set up business that will be channeling the money here, that we even have our organization, employ them. Like, we are even thinking, how can we grow? And there are people not living in the house, at least to go and start, even if it's their zinc, replacing. Like, we are here thinking of something, and people are coming, man, I no go fit understand them. I no go fit. I no go fit. It will not work. And that's why a lot of people will continue to be disappointed. It will not work. Heaven will give me my. Heaven will bless my. Heaven will make my honorable, and heaven will multiply my. But I can't touch that for others. I will not. I will never. If there is anything we want to do, or if anything changes, we will let you all know. Maybe we want from this thing. We are paying our workers. We will let you all know. We carry you all along. It's no longer maybe individual is paying our workers. Now, our organization from the things, plus or minus, our accountability here and there. Okay, we're able now to do this. But those money, they are safe and secure. And we go to right channels. Another announcement, our organization moving forward, we will no longer be attending events that we are not invited to. Yes, if it is maybe, it depends, okay? But we will no longer be doing that. The only thing is that if the event requires maybe us reaching out to ask, we will do that. Otherwise, I'm not actually guaranteeing that, so that we know, please, so that we will know. Okay? Admin, take note of this part. We have to make posts on this part. Now, if you are doing any events and they just want your organization, our organization, charity organization to be there, not because of what we will give you, not because of what we offer you, but you just want your people to wear their uniform and just be there for you, okay? What we are going to do will be coming up. We will have it's being prepared, the board are getting it ready. So what we do, if you come to, you will invite us. We will not show face, okay? We're not just gonna come uninvited. If you're interested, if you want us, we will be invited. Then if you invite us, we will give you a form to fill. That form to fill, okay, is pretty much to make like it's official. You are requesting that the organization will come. If you want number of people to come, we will know, okay? If you want all the organizations in your area or in your chapter to come, then people can make it, can go, okay? Otherwise, henceforth, we'll be sending delegates. If we have to go anywhere, we haven't come up with the numbers. We have to send, representative, people that will represent the organization. It's not every person, okay? We will now have delegates. That we have 5 people, and we ask the admin of the state to get 5 persons that will go and represent the organization, okay? But for how outreach, let me separate this. For our outreach, every person, as long as you are willing, and as long as it's from your mind, okay? And as long as you can, take care of wherever you are going, like you have the capacity to attend it, it's okay. Unless maybe the organization said we are supporting maybe with this, But if outside than that, ensure you have the capacity to attend. If you don't have the capacity, it's okay. You don't have to attend. If you have the capacity, okay, for now, you can attend. Is door open, like for everyone. But for invitations, we are going to be sending delegates, okay? And those delegates, if people want, they can reach out to admin. I would like to represent, okay? Now, admin will now consider whether to take that, assign that or not before submitting it. Like I said, we don't know the numbers yet, okay? But so we'll be sending people that will be representing us, okay, in terms of events and other things outside our community outreach and all that, okay? So when you reach out, we will, through your admins, we will give you the form. Either through your admins or through our messenger, We will give you the form. You will fill out the form and give it back. It will be this thing with link. So if you sign it, we will automatically get everything. Okay. Now, if we are coming to you, understand and note, this is a brand and must be respected. For our community to come, they will be taken care of. We will give you, when that comes out, you all will see that either the drinks that will be provided to them, it may be maybe one bottle or one box of malt, or half bottle of malt, half a box of that's carton of malt. If it is maybe juice or what, I don't know yet, but I'm just just letting you all know. Okay, so we're gonna come with a particular thing. If it is maybe mini or smallest or whatever, depending on the delegates, number of delegates we chose eventually. Okay, we will tell you the food that will be provided to them. Okay, and depending again the number of delegates, if we have to have canopy, you got to set canopy for us. We will have canopy depending, okay, the events and what we finally come out with in our board. Okay, so after this, when we give it to you, you review if you can or if you cannot, and then eventually after staying, if we have anything to offer you, okay, we will offer you, still depending on what the board will come out from, we come up with. I'm just like pretty much carrying your information. We are transparent just ahead of time, you know so what the board agreed with, if the board will say maybe there will be this, or if they say we'll put hand in the pocket and they do it depends. Like I say, it's still on the process. So whatever that is. So what are we trying to say? We can attend any event of any kind without that formal or official invitation. Note again, we still have the right to accept your invitation or to decline. You can invite us, we will decline it. Okay? Depending, it depends. Okay? Either the distance, though distance may not be all that barrier because we're expanding, but we will have our criteria. Okay? We'll have our criteria, but definitely one of the criteria must be you must be a bona fide member. Yes, because our bona fide members are like we have, they are well verified. Okay, we are doing the process. The process is ongoing. So someone has dated this place. Adam Brown, the other people watching, please. We have one Lagos State. In fact, if you are in Lagos State, Mr. Harry has actually been a very, I don't even know what to name him. There was a time I actually thought of putting him in every platform. I was going to break that boundary of putting Mr. Larry in every platform, just making that one exceptional. Because I tell you, I don't know. Some people are very, very, very talented, and but my fear again is the fear of before you look at the look again, our group will be counting in hundreds. That's my another fear. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We are still investigating Mr. Larry. I'm just kidding. But anyways, so that will be the stuff. And I believe all these processes, they are things that they are needed in organizations for efficiency and the effectiveness and the efficiency. And it's something I believe everybody at the end of the day will respect, will love, and embrace. Okay. I think that is it for today. Honestly, I didn't know I was gonna even stay up to 30 minutes. I didn't know. Okay, I think I've said it all. So my final take on this is to thank you all and appreciate you all. Our blog has started running, but we are still working on it. I believe I believe by the end of next week, we should be done and dusted. I believe so. Okay. It's been going some is it underground, like, right? Yeah, underground work. Okay. So we believe by the end of the month, sorry, end of next week, we should be done. Okay. So bear with us, okay, but still feel free to stop there. Still feel free to stop on other of our listings, our handles and all of that. Okay. Be indeed a good representative of this organization. If there are blessings that comes for it, it's from divine, and may that blessings that comes for it meet each and every one of us. Okay. And be genuine, be genuine. But however, I still call out on you. If you are not genuine, if you are not sure, if you still think this is a regular page, I share, you pay me, I share you. If you still think that is that, honestly, I am pleading with all in me. Time to exit is now. You wouldn't want to have it the other way. Okay. And I still ask every person why you are crying for the government. Every change starts from you and I. When we make changes from us, you and I, okay, some things will be reduced naturally from the universe. Some things will be reduced. But all these things we do, they come back. We go today, it might come back tomorrow, it might come later tomorrow. Let's be careful with life. Go today and understand the meaning or difference between giving and the exchange. Understand we don't exchange in our ChrisLuchy community. We are a charity organization. We don't exchange. Okay? We give and join us to give. Join us to give. Join the community to give. Join us to actualize this divine movement so that we can give our quota and make the world a better place. Make our society a better place. What you're doing today in this community might end up being a blessing to your own immediate society, to your own immediate village, to your immediate king grade or king grades. Be careful. Women business. Women business. Be genuine or exit. Thank you all for sticking around. Thank you, everyone. I know some people that heard that I'm not feeling so well might start reaching out. I'm not feeling well indeed, but it is just from myself. And all I need, trying to get that rest. After this live program, I will attempt to few things, and I will still try to go get some sleep. I've been having headache for 3 days now. 3 days. And I've been trying to slow down. But most of them are, they are mental, like, it's a lot. But I know some people again will say I'm not so this thing on this. So let me just clarify that, okay? But like I said, I'm taking care of myself, but all I need is just that rest, okay? And if you all still help with all this some unnecessary stuff, and we all become version of us and all of that, it will go a long way. That will help. Asking me how I'm feeling and all of that won't do that. But for us making some changes and some paradigm shifts, on what our organization and things we're doing, it will help. I haven't had headache like 3 days and it's still bubbling and bubbling, like really, really, really bubbling. However, it's effective if I have to even write some permissions and all of those with other things, but I'm believing God that I just have to intentionally slow down. I just have to intentionally allow here to rest. Yes, I just have to intentionally do that. I know that's just that, because that's just what it is. Okay. So, but anyway, thank you, everyone. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for all you do. Uh, Enugu and Anambra, please reach out to us this weekend. Reach out to us if you're up to 8 dedicated members. Please reach out to us so that we can, start doing all these, what do you call it? Division of labors. Okay, we can start doing them. Okay. Thank you all. I hope I cite you. Thank you, everyone. Mother, thank you. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. From me to you all, have a very wonderful weekend.